Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Motivation Monday. So for today, I actually wanted to talk about motivation and how do we become motivated and how do we stay motivated. I think this is a topic I hear quite a bit. I'll have students come to me and say, how do I get motivated for this? Or how do I stay motivated for this? Or I'll hear them talk about their lack of motivation. And the reality is, motivation is something that comes and goes. Nobody is ever motivated for anything all of the time. Even if you're doing something that you really enjoy or something that's important to you, you're not always going to be motivated. Um, the trick to sustaining motivation is truly finding your passion and what drives you. So, there are things you can do to gain motivation in the moment. So, more like short term motivation, like taking a break from something, listening to some music, maybe putting on a motivational video. And that will help you in the moment to maybe regain some motivation with whatever you're doing. But obviously, that's temporary. And that's nowhere near as effective as finding long lasting motivation. So, I'm going to ask you a rhetorical question. Do you want to struggle through a project, gritting your teeth, forcing yourself to get the work done? Or would you rather tap into endless motivation that doesn't feel like huge effort? If you truly want to learn how to stay motivated, you need to understand what drives you. What is important to you? What is your passion? Um, so, for example, if school, let's just take this as an example. If school is something that you struggle with, whether it's a couple classes in particular or just school in general, um, if it's a struggle for you, you may not be motivated. It may not matter to you now. Like maybe that actual, maybe math class is not important to you now and you're not motivated for that. But think about what is important to you, and kind of long term, looking at your future, what is important to you. If you want to go to college, if that's something that's important to you, then you can use that to get you through math class now. So even though, this particular math class might not be important to you at the moment, if you know that that's something you need to get into the college that you want to get into, use that as motivation to get you through the math class now. So sometimes finding motivation is looking into our future and, okay, what's important to me? What's important to me now and what's important to me long term? And use that to help you get through whatever you're dealing with in the moment that you might be struggling with or lacking motivation on. I know for me, there's many things that in the moment, I'm like, I'm not motivated to do this, but I look at what drives me, what's important to me, and what are some of my goals. And if that's important for my ultimate goal, or if that's important for things that I'm passionate about or things that drive me, then I know in that moment, I use that as my motivation to get through. So getting into college, you can use that as your motivation right now to get through whatever it is that you might be struggling with. So if you're struggling with your motivation, I would encourage you to figure out what your passion is, figure out what drives you, and go from there. I hope you all have a good rest of your Monday, and I will see you tomorrow for Tip Tuesday. Take care.